Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday hearings of the TRRC. I hope you're all right, Deputy. Imam, you have the floor, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Rahmanirrahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Allahu allazi ja'ala lakum al-ardha qararan was samaa'a bina'an wa sawwarakum fa ahsana suwarakum wa razaqakum min tayyibati dzalikum Allahu rabbukum fatabarakallahu rabbil alamin huwal hayy la ilaha illa huwa fa'buduhu mukhlisina lahu ad-din alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin.
Shukran, Imam Jallo. Bishop is not here. Today is a very important day in the Christian calendar, being Ash Wednesday. I'm sure he is praying for us while he's away. We would accept. We hope Lord Almighty answers his prayers as well. Council, are we ready to continue with our proceedings? And there's a witness ready.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, and members of the audience. We're ready to proceed, and Hadi Dandenjai Jabi would lead the next witness.
Thank you. Please proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, Deputy Chair. Good morning, Commissioners and the audience. Mr. Usher, can you usher the witness in, please?
I, Mamadou Sow.
Min Mamadou Sow.
Min Mamadou Sow.
Do swear that.
Miɗo huɗa.
Miɗo huɗa.
I'll speak the truth.
Ko gonga rek mi haalata.
Gonga rek mi haalata.
The whole truth.
Gonga rek mi haalata.
Gonga rek mi haalata.
And nothing but the truth.
Mi haalata ɗo hay tus ko wona gonga.
Mi haalata hunde ko wona gonga.
So help me God.
Yo Allah wallam.
Yo Allah wallam.
So the witness will tell us.
Good morning, Mr. Witness. Welcome to the TRRC, and thank you for coming here today to testify.
Himoyama jawwali seede te himoyama bismillah yeso TRRC do pour jabugol ma argol e jonnugol seedeyagal magal e yeso TRRC o.
A jarama.
Thank you very much.
You have opted today to speak in the fuller language.
asubi wonde ma wiɗa koye haalar pular ko ɗum haalata.
Therefore, I will plead with you to give a few seconds from when I ask the question to give your answer, because you will need to wait for the interpretation.
wi awa e dow ɗum himo toroma a waɗa e doyi si o landikema ɗo e a jabade a waɗa e doyi sabu ɓe nantindema ɓaawo ga pour ɓen ɗon ka nantinoɓen pour ɓe wawa nanude landagol ngol no feewiri pour ɓe wawama landade no feewiri kadi hara jiiɓaki.
Oh.
Okay.
As you know, my name is Haridande Jabi. However, for record purposes, I have to reintroduce myself.
comme no andirɗa ni kanko himo wiye Haridande Jabi kono ha joni himo wawi laɓɓe rewtade inde makko nden pour a yiye ɓa ko windete ko wiɗete waɗete ɗum ɗo fof koko windete pour o rewto inde makko ɗe yettore makko himo wiye Haridande Jabi.
Fami.
I understand.
And I will be leading you through your evidence today before the Commission.
te ko kanko feƴƴata yeeso ma ɗo ɗum woni e nder landagol e jaabo e ko feƴƴata ko hakkunde mon onon ɗo ɗiɗo e yeeso commission on.
Oh.
I hope you're okay and ready to proceed today.
o sikki wondema kan ni ka wonɗa ɗo e fof hino moƴƴi e fema e yeeso ma iɗa wawi fuɗɗade e seedoyagal ma ngal.
Hey.
Yes.
For today's evidence, we shall be going through a few issues.
wi hande seedoyagal ma ngal no hoodi e dame seeɗa ɗe andanda wondema ko ɗen memeten.
Oh.
We shall go through your educational background, your work experience,
premier ko adorɗen ɗon ko ɗum woni educational background ma on ɗum woni gandal ngal heɓuɗa ngal e banggal ligge ɗen kañumma e gandal ma ngal kadi ko honto ngal tolni.
the incident when your official vehicle was broken into at your residence,
ɗum mun ɗum ko ɗum woni ko heeɓi ko ɗum woni moto ma on kadi ñande ɓe ƴettimo ɓe bonnimo ka hoɗuɗa ɗon.
the request by the NIA for you to report to NIA headquarters to answer a few questions,
NIA ɓen ɓe yarima ɓe landima ɓe yima wondema pour notoyɗaɓe ka galle maɓe jane pour landagol e jabagol heɓo hakkude mon e hakkude ma e maɓɓe.
the fact that your mobile phones and your laptop were taken away from you, plus the passcodes for them.
e dow ɗum kadi ɓe naɓuɗo mobile ma on kañuma e laptop ma on kañuma e passeport ma on ɓe naɓuɗo ɗum ɗon kadi.
Your initial detention at the NIA headquarters,
te gila ɗum iwi ɓe nanguma NIA headquarters ɗum woni galle maɓɓe jane wonɗe banjulɗe ɓe nanguma toon ɓe joƴƴinma toon.
the search at your residence that was conducted on the 21st of November 2012 in the presence of your family and yourself.
ɗum woni kadi wistugol ko ɓe waɗigol ka nder suudu ma ɗum woni lewru novembre nogas e go'o ɓe ari ɓe wisti ka nder suudu ma e tawde e ɓengura ma nden.
Your interrogation by NIA officers,
e gila ɗum iwi kadi gila ɓe naɓuma e landagol e jabagol ko heƴi kon hakkude ma e maɓɓe.
we shall then talk about your release and then your rearrest by the NIA officers.
e si ɗum ɗon yawti kadi en haalay ɗum woni gila ɓe accituma ɓe ar ɓe nangituma kadi ɗum woni NIA ɓen.
We shall then proceed to your detention at Mile 2 prisons.
si ɗum feƴƴi kadi min en daaray kadi sengo ko ɗum woni koɓe naɓɓirnoma noon ko ɗum woni kaso jano ɗum woni Mile 2 prison.
We shall talk about the term and duration that you were detained at Mile 2 prisons.
en haalay kadi ɗo ko andanda hino fewti ɗum woni ko wattu mo nangaɗa on ko wattuji jelu nangaɗa e hiɗa joga ɗum hiɗa jooɗi dulagoɗo en ɗon kadi en haalay ɗum ɗon.
We shall go through the conditions that you suffered during your detention at Mile 2 prisons.
te si ɗum ɗon kadi feƴƴi gilandema jogoɗa ɗum woni ko kaso jano ɗum woni Mile 2 kadi ko tampere nde heɓuɗa toon ɗen caɗele ɗe heɓuɗa toon ɗen kadi en yewta e fi mum seeɗa.
Then you will tell us the effects that the detention at Mile 2 prisons had on you.
si ɗum ɗon kadi feƴƴi en daara e gilandema nangaɗa kaso janoto ɗum woni Mile 2 caɗele ko ɗum heɓi kon e ma gila accitaɗa kon ɗum tampere ɗum heɓi naatimo e ma.
You will also tell us the effects that it had on your family members, being your mother, your wife, and your children.
kadi ɗum ɗon kadi en daaray kadi gilandema yahuɗa accitaɗa ko nangaɗa gilandema nangaɗa tampere ko ɗum jonnu ɓenguro ma kon ko ɗum woni debbo ma on ha nene ma e sukaɓe ma ɓen fof ko honɗum tampere sifa honɗum yani e hoore maɓɓe gilandema jogoɗa.
Then after that, I will hand you back to the commissioners through Mr. Chair if they have any questions to ask you.
si ɗon feƴƴi o jonne ma an seede on ko ɗum woni kiyaman e commission naɓe si tawi woni hiɓe jogii koɓe landodoma e ko andanda hino fewti e fii ko haalɗa ɗo kon ɓe landoma si ɓe mari.
And then you shall be given the floor to make any closing remarks you may wish to make.
si ɗon feƴƴi ɓe ruttine haala kan e hoorema an kadi an Mamadou Sow siɗa jogii ko waajotoɗa leydi ndin an kadi haala udda e yewtere ma nde.
Mr. Sow, I hope you understand everything I've said and you're comfortable and ready to proceed.
Mr. Sow, miɗo tanjini wondema komi haali ɗo kon fof a faami ɗum tahi miɗo jikki wondema hiɗa pari pour fuɗɗoɗa seedeyagal ma ngal.
Eyi, miɗo pari.
Yes, I'm ready.
For the records, can you state your full names for us?
Pour bindi ɗin nda hiɗa wawi haalande yimɓe indema e yettore ma.
Min ko Mamadou Sow mbitemi.
My name is Mamadou Sow.
Mr. Sow, where do you live?
Mr. Sow, honto hoɗuɗa?
Ko Mandinari mi hoɗi.
I am living at Mandinari.
Have you lived in Mandinari all your life?
Nda Mandinara nden gurdal ma ngal fof ko Mandinari ndin hoɗuɗa?
Alaade. Mandinari ko duuɓi ɗiɗi mi woni ɗon.
No, I just
kewɗi before ɗo e ɗum.
I stayed at many places before Mandinari. I just had the last 2 years at Mandinari.
Can you tell us where you lived before Mandinari?
Nda hiɗa wawi haalande yimɓe ɗo a hoɗude Mandinari ko honto hoɗunoɗa?
Jibinami ko Welim Ngara Bedde Bari.
I was born at Welingara.
Ko Sengo Jeri Makare Island Division Ontuma, joni woni CRR.
The place was known as the Central River Division, but now it's called CRR, the Central River Region.
So you're originally from Makati?
Amunda no wayni fittundu ma no ko immi ko ɗum woni leydi Makati.
Eyi.
Yes.
Can you tell us about your educational background?
Nda hiɗa wawi haalande yimɓe kadi gandal ma e fengo janngugol ngol ko honto tolni?
Toon to Welingara to jibinami toon jaami primary school, toon Tabanani primary school mbanmi.
I did my primary school at Welingara at the Tabanani Primary School.
Ngiwmi ɗon jaami Armitage Middle School.
And then I proceeded to Armitage Middle School.
Ko Armitage kadi mbanmi senior secondary school.
I also did my senior secondary school at the Armitage High School.
Me caggal ɗum mi waɗi Alliance Franco-Gambian.
From there, I proceeded to Alliance Franco-Gambian.
Mi waɗi GTTI.
Then I went to the GTTI.
Kadi mi heɓi some professional training woni jangde ligge ko mbaɗanmi ko mi waɗi ɗum en ɗor nder leydi ɗo yo to yaas fof.
Then I did my professional training partly in the Gambia here and partly out of the country.
Before you went to Alliance Franco to further your French, did you pick up any job in between?
Do a yahude Alliance France Gambia. Nda pour jangoygol e ɓeydugol gandal ma ngal e sengo français on. Nda a suɓuno a hoccuno golle a hiɓuno golle pour ka liggotoɗa ɗo ɗa fuɗɗo a waɗa naɓude nden jande ma.
Eyi.
Yes.
Nde kempinmi e nder hitande 1999.
In the year of 1999.
Taw miɗo hempini grade 12.
That was after my grade 12.
First golle ko kemnomi ko with the Ahmadiyya Mission.
I started working first with the Ahmadiyya Mission.
Min wondo kawrindinowo asakeji maɓɓe sadaji maɓɓe.
I was responsible for their charity
mobilization.
And I was responsible for mobilizing their charity and whatever comes for charitable activities.
How long did you work with them?
Ko liggogol ma e ɓe ko ɗum heɓi wattuji e ɗum?
Lebbi seeɗa rek. Ɗum ɓooyani.
A few months. It was just for a short period.
Can you tell us why you left?
Nda hiɗa wawi haalande yimɓe ko ɗum taki accuɗa?
Hey, andi Ahmadiyya ɓe jogino ko ɓe mbita ko terms and conditions fi ligge ko mbaɗanomi toon ko.
The Ahmadiyya had terms and conditions about the job I was doing for them.
So follow taw miɗo wawno nde wonno miɗo yiɗi golle ɗe mbimɓe mi wawat yaadude heɗin sartiyeji.
Yeah, because I wanted to work with them. When they explained that to me, I said yes, I will be able to work with them based on those terms and conditions.
Kono de ha seeɗa taw mi wawata.
But after working with them for some time, I realized that I cannot work under those conditions.
And that was the reason why you left.
ko ɗum wonno dalila on ko waɗi accuɗa.
eyi ko ɗum waɗi ha gaccumi.
Yes, that's why I left the job.
Mr. Sow, can you continue telling us about when you were at Alliance Franco, furthering your French studies?
joni ɗa wawi continde haalana yimɓe gilandema yahuɗa alliance français gambia ɓeydugol gandal ma ngal e sengo français on.
So nde gaccumi ahmadiya ko headmaster gonnoɗo Kuntaur Upper Basic School.
When I left the Ahmadiyya, the headmaster who was at the Kuntaur Basic School,
o wi mbo faala French teacher ɓayɗo kanko woni principal, so mbo faalano bawɗo ɗum nangande French lesson to school makko to.
he said he wanted a French teacher so that he will continue teaching French at the school where he was.
Nden jaami min mbaɗi sign contract duuɓi ɗiɗi.
Then I went, we signed a 2-year contract.
So ko jangginannomi koye ɗin ɗon duuɓi ɗiɗi noon.
I was teaching there for those 2 years.
Koye on ɗon waktu projet d'appui woni projet goɗɗo français ɓe o ɓe jangginano tijaɓe jangginanoɓe français nder leydi fof ɓe kawrinaɗo ɓe dula goto ɓe jangguina ɓe ko hono français ɓurta welde jangguinirde e nder leydi haalete ndi English.
During that time, there was a meeting because the French people came and said they want all French teachers to converge so that they'll go through a workshop so that the teaching and learning of French will be advanced in the country.
So ko ɗon woni first natugol am Alliance Franco.
That was the first time I went to the Alliance Franco-Gambia.
Caggal ɗum kadi yeeso mi artoyi Alliance Franco kono on tuma ko Alliance nde gartumi Alliance Franco ko janggugol tigi tigi Alliance Franco wona janggugol hono jangguinirte.
Well, after that workshop, I went back to teaching. But later on, I came back to the Alliance Franco-Gambian, and this time it was a basic course that I came there to follow.
So you were actually sponsoring yourself when you went back to the Alliance Franco?
Ino wayni joni gilandema yahuɗo alliance français ko anti wonno dépenside hoorema.
Lawol ɗimmol komi rutiti ko Alliance Franco ko office yoɓananno kam, office of the president o liggotonomi ɗo.
Well, my second trip to Alliance Franco, that one was sponsored by the office where I was working, which happens to be the president's office. That's where I was working.
When did you start working for the president's office?
Ko wattu hombo fuɗɗiɗa ligganade office of president office o?
Gila duuɓi guluje ɗiɗi e tati.
I started working there from 2003.
Can you tell us the position you held?
Nda hiɗa wawi haalande yimɓe ko makama hombo joguinoɗa gilandema o liggollo enoɗa toon.
Natirmi office of the president ko wonde records clerk.
I started there as a records clerk.
Continue to tell us the progress you made at the president's office.
Joni ɗa wawi kontinde haalana yimɓe yarugol ma yeesogol ko honno yaari e gilandema liggol wonnoɗa gollude office president office.
Nde gonnomi president's office gila 2003 mi woni ɗon duuɓi tati duuɓi nayyi on position goto on makama goto.
I spent 2 to 3 years at the same position at the president's office.
Nden mbaɗami promote ɓeydanami place gonmi record supervisor 2.
Then I was promoted to the position of record supervisor 2.
On mi woni hembo ko yata e duuɓi tati hata duuɓi nayyi.
Then I spent 2 to 3 years at that position.
Nden gittami tonto records bangal records naɓami protocol.
That was the time when I was removed from the records office, then I was taken to the protocol section.
Can you tell us what led to you being promoted from records to protocol?
Nda hiɗa wawi haalande yimɓe joni ko honɗum sababi pour ittugol ma ɓeydugol makama ma ittugol ma records naɓanama protocol ko honɗum waɗi sababu?
Tamle mo wonnode on to records bangal records to on time tawmi ɗo okkitano golle kadi golle ɗe ngannduɗa ɗe tawaka e golle records.
Because when I was working at the records office, I was given other assignments different from the work of the records officer. Then this is how I was involved in doing other works which were related to the protocol job.
So waɗi noon kala hen ko nangunomi min ko soɓe tan nanguirami ɗum kala ko gokkanomi wat mi wawata hen wattude cakan ɓay miɗo andi hewɓe jooɗi faala wona ɗen golle heɓaɗi min somi okkama wona ɗen ngal ɗon teddungal miɗo foti wadde kala ko mbawmi beele feewa.
Because I'm somebody who is very serious with his job. Whatever assignment or job I was given, I do it with utmost seriousness and to the best of my level or ability. So they recognize that in me, that I am somebody who is very, very willing in his job. So this is what prompted them to give me that promotion.
Because I know that there are others sitting
outside who are in need of the job.
Was it also due to the fact that you were fluent in French, both in reading and speaking it?
Nda ko tawa e mun kon ko wadi be ɓeydi bankama ma on nda no tawa he mun ko ɗum woni ida nani français aw ida wa english ida wa english ida wa français on awte a winde kadi
eyyi ko ɓuri ɗum sa ɓuri hen tawede ɓay on tuma nde wonno ko record gunnomi min keɓano lettre aji kewɗi garoji goɗɗi ɗi wona he english ɗi bindeteno koye français ɗi bindeteno so taw hewɓe noon ganda ko won winda hen ko maɓe naɓa ɗum foreign affairs ɗum no ɓooyi so ko ɓurno ko yawde ko lamdade ganduɗo français o janggana ɓe ɗum o andana ɓe ko ɗum woni ɗum ɓuuri yawde.
Yes, because initially when I was at the records office, a lot of letters come around which were also not only in English, some were in French. So sometimes they have to take the letter to other people to read for them. But later, after they realized that always taking these letters to the Foreign Affairs Office takes time. So when they realized that I'm good in French, that's the time when they started bringing these letters to me for translation. And later on, this is why I was later on transferred to the section of the protocol whereby anything that comes in French, I have to deal with it.
Thank you very much. Mr. So what was your position at the protocol office?
Ilanda ma wonda protocol ka office ton ko hondum makama hondum jogino da ton.
Natugolam protocol ko cadet protocol officer bi wanno kam.
I started as a cadet protocol officer.
Can you tell us some of your responsibilities?
Do dum ender dum dahida way halande yimbe ender golle ma dum tawa e hondum woni tawa e mum.
Wonde cadet protocol officer woni protocol officer mo ganduɗa homo ndaare hono gollirta homo ndaara kadi hono golle ɗe jarata homo janga he dow ɗum.
When you are a cadet protocol officer, you have to learn the job, something like on-the-job training, and you have to observe what are the norms of the job, and you follow the footsteps of your senior officers so that you will be able to do the job as they are doing it. And this is how I learned to become somebody who was able to do his job as a protocol officer. I learned from my seniors.
But can you please tell this commission so we get a better understanding of what your roles were? What were your day-to-day roles and duties as a protocol officer?
Wallude yimɓe haalana yimɓe ha laaɓa pour me wawa andude ñande fof si a yeehi golle e nder ligge maɗen ko honɗum e honɗum fof an waɗata wonugol e cadet protocol officer koye ɗum men faala pour wallamen laɓɓinanamen ɗon.
No tawa he golle protocol office minen mbatta arrange mitinaji hakkude lamɗo leydi o he kala ko ganduɗa koto yaas woni.
Part of our job is to make arrangements for meetings between the president and those who have appointments with him or who has got to attend meetings with the president. That was part of our job.
Minen kadi ballata ɓe beeli kala ko ɓe mbaɗa kala ko waɗete ko ganduɗa ene faade office o ɗum yara lawol mum.
And we also take care of whatever goes on in the office to make sure that we do it or it is done properly and accordingly.
Kadi so tawi lamɗo no mbo hoɗoyo to yaas minen gadoto yettoyade to o yahata to min darata toon woniri min dutito min kalana ɓe ga hono toon woniri ɗo heɓe gimmade ga ɓe jaaha tawa so ɓe jottima ɓe tawat foof ina tembi.
And it is part of our job whenever the president is to travel out of the country, we are the people who will go before he leaves, and we will go to the place where he's supposed to come. We look around, check around to see whether the place is conducive or it is good for the president to come and stay here. When everything is all right, then we will report back and inform them that, well, everything is okay here. Then after that, the president will leave and travel and go to that place.
So it is correct to say that you used to be part of the advance team who would arrange before the president would actually leave to travel.
Awa hino way ni joni feway pour o wiya wondema ko ono wonta ko wiyete kon advance team ko dum woni president mon sino yaltude ko ono aroyto hewtude moƴƴina kala ko moƴƴinte to dartindo programme uji ni fo no walore ton do yo arde
konon way.
Yes, that's it.
So this made you identifiable by the president.
no wayni e dow dum ko dum wadi president o suuma e der yimbe ben o andituma e der yimbe ben.
No way, sabu min wona president actually wadi kam wanno kam protocol officer on waktu.
Yes, it can be, but it was not the president himself who appointed me as the protocol officer.
Maybe I should rephrase it. So it meant that the president could actually identify you. He would know you by name.
O wi no ay pour o landa gongol o fewnangol no fewiri o no wayni aw president o famete der yimbe ben e do inde mande ko an woni hombo.
O hetinat kamene rimbe o mbo andi hombo wonno min.
Yes, that's true. So he will recognize me amongst people and know my name too.
And that in most part of your job you would interact with the president a lot.
Aw hino wayni e der golle maden ko dudi kon ange president on haray hidon famondiri hidon nanondiri e der ligge maden.
Intra min waddu golame president ko burno ko hewde si tawi wona hombo hodo yalti leydi ndi taw ko der leydi do ko burno ko hewde koy kayti tan yewtere amen buri hewde so letteraaji ngari mi do wada minute di jaha e makko hombo watta di minute di garta e am.
Well, my interaction with the president, except when we travel out of the country, but when we are inside the country here, most of the time it is that the letters or the documents that come to me which I minute to him, and the documents that come from the president which he minutes to me, so that I will take care of whatever is supposed to be done with those documents.
Just for record purposes, can you give us the name of the president we're talking about?
Ndahi pour bindi din laba. Ndahi da waye yimbe haalande yimbe president hombo inde hombo onde on haalde mu. Dum woni hombo president hombo.
Ono no laminodo der leydi Gambia do wiyetano Alhaji Abdul Aziz Yaya Abdul Aziz James Jonkung Jammeh.
That was our former president, Alhaji Abdul Aziz Yahya Jamus Junkung Jammeh.
And those were the only names you knew him by?
De no wayni ko den don inde tan andirdamo.
Mi andiri mo inde kewde kay ko kewnodo inde hay inde makko no kewno tigi.
Yes, he has many names, but these are the names that he's known by.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sow.
Jarama Mr. Sow.
When you said he would minute letters to you, were they being minuted directly to you for action?
Si awi wonda ma say a jonni ang si a jonni mijo mangol e letter on a jonnani mo letter on kangaro jonni mijo mango makongo e letter on nda ko simu jonni da don letter on ara e ma nda ko e ma arata direct nda ko goddo e dum yarata e do e hewdude ma an
hakkunde president o hemenen ligotonobe to lest minen jogi office of the secretary general ko on woni hakkunde amen e president kala ko yahata to president immori to amen ko do secretary general rewata so iwata president arta to amen kadi ko do secretary general rewata.
Well, the office of the secretary general was the office between us and the president. Whatever comes from the president goes through the office of the secretary general and then later comes to us. Whatever goes from us or to the president, it goes through the office of the secretary general, then to the president.
Farem waluma so mi windi so mi wadi minute ko yahata to president ko to secretary general dum rewata so iwi to president no arta he am ko to secretary general kadi rewata.
Whatever is supposed to come from me to the president, if I write anything, it goes to the secretary general. From him, it goes to the president. And whatever comes from the president also, when he writes, it goes to the office of the secretary general. Then from the office of the secretary general, it comes down to us.
Okay, thank you for that. So it shows that there was a chain of work. So documents were not, or letters were not directly minuted to you, but they were minuted through the Secretary General, and they came to the department where you worked and not necessarily directly to you.
Oh, hino wayni golle modde hino wayni ko wiyata kon chain of command ko dum wonno ton ledaruji immodo din ka mon ko yare ka secretary general si iwi ka secretary general yaha ka Yaya Jammeh ya emo Yaya Jammeh kadi ledaruji immo din ka makko li aray e office secretary general si iwi ka secretary general di arda emo ko anno way ko non e gollirayno don
ko non golle de yaro.
Yeah, exactly, that's how we were working.
Can you tell us who the Secretary General was at that time?
Ida Hawaii haalande yimɓe on jamanu ko homba wonno secretary general on.
Nde fuɗɗotomi windude letteraji jahoji to président nde puɗɗotomi windude minute aji jahoji to président taw ko force ko wonno ɗon ko Ibrahima Camara on iwi ɗon hewɓe ngari.
Well, when I went there newly, it was Ibrahima Camara who was the Secretary General at the office of the President. But after Ibrahima Camara, many others came to that office who were also appointed as Secretary Generals.
How many years did you work at the protocol office before your detention?
Duuɓi jalu liggiɗa ɗum woni office protocol office ɗo e a nangede.
ɓoyani no bete ko yata hitande feccere walla duuɓi ɗiɗi.
Not long, not much. It should be between 1.5 years to 2 years.
In that period, how many Secretary Generals did you work with?
E nder ɗon ɗen wattuji ɗon ɗi liggiɗa toon ɗon ɗi ɗum woni hitande e feccere ma duuɓi ɗiɗi ɗi wiiɗa ɗi ko secrétaire général ji ɗi jalu ɓe suɓa en e nder on office.
Sikki ɓe foti yettade tato ha.
I think it could be up to 3.
Can you name them for the commission, please?
O e ndahiɗa wawi haalande commission no inde maɓɓe on.
Abdoulaye Sallah mo tawano hen.
Abdoulaye Sallah was one of them.
Ibrahima Camara mo hen.
Ibrahima Camara was also one of them.
Kanyum he Dr. Njogu Lamin Ba.
And Dr. Njogu Lamin Ba.
So in your tenure of about 1 year, 3 months, you've worked with 3 different Secretary Generals.
Awa hino wayni e nder golle maɗen ɗum woni hitande e lebbi tati an a liggodike secretary general ji tati a liggodike maɓɓe.
Non way.
Yes, that's how it went.
Thank you. So, Mr. So, if we may move on a bit further, now I would like you to tell us about the incident that happened at your residence in November 2012.
Joni ndahiɗa wawi haalande yimɓe baɗe ko heɓino kon ka hoɗuɗa ɗon ɗum woni ka galle ma ka hoɗuɗa ɗon November 2012 ko heɓuno ton kon.
November 2012 taw on waktu ko yundum gonnomi new yundum.
November 2012, I was at that time resident at New Yundum.
Lamuno okuno kam Pajero, 4-wheel Pajero, 4-wheel Mitsubishi Pajero.
I was issued with a 4-wheel Mitsubishi Pajero.
Number 1 ko GG0023A.
The number was GG0023A.
Who issued you with a Pajero?
One time, controller of government vehicles, Samba Ba.
It was given to me by the controller of government vehicles. His name is Samba Ba.
Continue.
Continue.
Oyi nyanden jemma njotti mi do paki moto damogal suudu am do jemma ari gardo fusi wer goto naate nder moto.
Well, I parked the vehicle at the front gate of where I was resident. So during the night, somebody came and broke one of the window glasses and was able to access the interior of the vehicle.
Kono min ala walli kam taw mi ala hay hunde dana ko to moto to sabu jeptuno do natudo e nder moto fo ko buri ko hewde sino wujja ko radio moto o wujjata walla jakumum walla bagasiji ko yar non kono odo memani bagasiji moto di hay hunde.
Well, I was lucky that day because the thief was unable to take anything out of the vehicle. Mostly when they do these things, when they break the window of vehicles, what they steal are the car radio or other things that might be useful for them inside the vehicle, or the jack and other things. But luckily for me, the guy didn't take anything from the vehicle.
So nyanden taw miɗo fonno sodorde maaro fi family am so ko on kalis rek on noton.
In fact, I left some money inside the vehicle which I wanted to use to buy rice for my family. That was the only money inside the vehicle.
E kadi miɗo jogino jogoran goto mo ganduɗa so miɗo waɗano drive on waktu on waɗannomi use fi halgole téléphone woni bluetooth hands free kit.
I also had a Bluetooth hands-free ender moto o ontuma sorry, I had a Bluetooth hands-free earpiece inside the vehicle. I use it when I'm driving. That's what I used to put on my ear when I'm driving. That was also inside the vehicle.
So ko dum tan he kaliso be jepti.
It was that Bluetooth earpiece and the money for my rice. These are the two things that the thief took away.
Come a flash drive but Ethiopian music.
And a flash drive which I had with me with some Ethiopian music inside the flash drive.
So you're trying to tell us that really no valuable was taken from the car?
Hino wa ini joni afala wide yimbe wondema moto on gildam gujjo ari onati ton o jettan ton ko andada hino teddi dal.
Fereng haydara.
Yes.
But you've mentioned that a flash drive was actually taken.
Kono wi wondema flash drive jettama ton.
Yes.
You've also mentioned that it had some music on it.
Wi wondema musikaji no der on flash drive.
Yes.
Was there any confidential or any other important information on the flash drive?
On flash drive mo wida on digi jetti on kadi nda no wodi ko andana hino marano e nder ma ko andana wonda hino nafi mo no nafi ha ko andana wonda ma ko antan foti andude dum e gollidara ma antan foti andude dum.
Actually flash drive ko music format wonno do ko double MA or flash drive could be short more because of the music. Addis Ababa
I bought a flash drive in Addis Ababa. It's a WMA flash drive with music inside it, and it was Ethiopian music which was inside the flash drive.
On to Matawana, Jida flash drive for filing up the document on about format, all formats of data.
And at that time, not all flash drives can be formatted to take data. This is why this one I bought was only music.
Thank you, Mr. Sow. So at what point of the next day did you discover that the car was broken into?
Yoni gilanda ma wiweti ko wattu hombo am faamuda wonde ma motonde ko nga jaka o weruji ni fusama.
Wono subaka min 6 subaka ngi moto mi buri ko hewde and simi mi mako mi lototo simi loti ma hami pari mi ara mi jula so do mi wadde do mi bornade gude am ko mi yaltanno mi fompa moto mi lota mo mi dara fof mi dara sita woni nebam dam yo essence wala ndiyam en ko yari non so ko on waktu wono hedde waktu jeedi di subaka.
What I usually do in the morning is when I wake up, sometimes before 6, sometimes around 6 o'clock, I will go and have showers. After my showers, I'll pray. After prayers, usually I'll go out to go and check the vehicle and clean the vehicle. And this is what I usually do every morning. So it was during the inspection when I came to clean the vehicle and check, that was the time when I discovered this incident.
So when you discovered it was broken into, did you do anything?
Gilanda ma yahuda yi uda faamuda wonde ma moto nde o fusama nda wodi ko wannoda.
Ko ngadi no mi wadde ko call the Sambaba.
What I did initially was to call Sambaba.
Ko kanko no government control vehicle government control officer.
He was the government vehicle controller.
The department don after call me nearest police station because ko no wino kam we kam not do police budama badade bi okay not do banjulun police. After
Talking to him, he told me to call the nearest police station, and it was the Banjulunding police station which was nearer to me, so I called the Banjulunding police station.
So you called the controller, who is in charge of the government vehicles, and he asked you to call the police station to report the matter, which you did. And was this recorded and booked at the police station?
Joni hino wa ini gilanda ma weti yahuda faamuda wonde moto nde weruji nim fusama te wodi natudo ton jetti don goddum nodduda Sambaba mo andanda ma wonde ko kanko jogi fi motoji lamudin fop ko kanko mar jogidi gila o nodduda mo wiima wonde ma joni ankadi ko wadata yahu nodde wadu noddu police station burdo ma badade ko on wattu nodduda Banjulundin police station gilanda ma nodduda Banjulundin police station da Banjulundin police station kambe kadi dabbe winduno dum kan diary mabbe be windi dum be wi'a wonde ma be hollira wonde ma ka book mabbe wonde ma an Mamadou Sow de a ari do a haali do fi nguya ngo andanda hino o hebi esengo ma
sa
Yes.
be winduno ha nde be ari sabe mbadi inspect moto e hore ha be pari de be jeeyi be pewnana kam ko mbita ko police report.
Well, they even came to check on the vehicle. After they checked the vehicle, they went back and booked what they saw so that they will prepare a police report for me.
Do you have a copy of that police report?
Nda hida jogi copy on police report.
Not on me. Me wondane makoni.
No, it is not with me here.
Kono Banjulunin police station sa nda timeline bo totan mame o sa lamdi mabe bawma totude on be bawma totude no sibinare logbook mabe o.
Yes, I can give you the Banjulunding police station's number. Probably if one calls them, they will be able to go through their diaries, and this document might still be with them.
Thank you, Mr. Sow. As a commission, we'll try later on to see whether we can actually get a copy of that report, and you will assist us.
Comme no andudani commission menen comme commission joni men siawti do seeda men daro men wada fere men dara si men wawa e famondirde mabbe be dabitana men.
So after the report and it was booked and there was a police report, was there any investigation that was done?
Dilendama yaw famin da police be Banjulunin police station be ari be ndari affaire on be book wadi be windi dum ka diary mabbe ndagila dum feje be lijintino affaire on.
Banjulunin police station me ari on over 3-4 times bay ko don ndewandomi mi lamdotobe hono hoko be ngandi he dum hoko wadi do kono kayen ko hunde woto be mbi kam be mbi kala bannodo dum ko sabotage.
Yes, I have been to the Banjulunding police station 3 to 4 times. But whenever I go there, what they usually tell me is that, well, the person who did this did it just for sabotage. That's what they were repeating to me whenever I go there.
Was anyone arrested for breaking into the car?
Nda do nder gandal ma famuno wondema wodi mo be andanda be sobidi be andanda be mo be nangi.
Hay goto mi tinani.
No, I was not aware of any arrests.
So up to date, nobody is aware of who broke into the car.
Hande ka wonden do ni hay goto anda ko hombo fusuno dem weruje moto wal nati nder ton.
Oh, ha joni mi anda.
Yes, up to this date, I don't know.
Mrs. Sow, can you continue to tell us what happened after the police report and you were about to go back to work?
Yonda way kontinde ha na yimbe gelende ma yahuda police ha police on windi report mabbe fuddida yahudo yahugol golle ko hon wadi.
Nde police abe ngiwi nde be pari ko be darano ko nder moto ha be pari ha be mbi kam okay joni simen jeyi min pewnen ma police report bimbe awa ben police abe sa commune wadi be drive ha Banjulunin station ban be drop after your office.
Yes, after the police checked and they informed me that yes, we will write a police report and whatever comes after you will be informed. In fact, it was me myself who drove those policemen back to the Banjulunding police station, and I dropped them at the police station there.
Can you continue to tell us what happened after that?
Daway kontinde hal na yimbe ko dum hebi gila dum don wadi.
So nde wonno moto mi yida goddo no wawa hebde access nata hen der moto e jemma wawi sita woni o arno do wujjan ton bagage because moto o bo soki joni sita woni goddo heboy chance o ari o tawi window o fewnaka ha joni kanko nata to wawi jeftude bagage goddo so mi fadani hay police report mi fadani hay office o wi'a kam be wada dum maintenance min yowi halisam fewnu mi wero.
Yes, because after this incident I didn't want anybody else to access the interior of my vehicle. So when all things took place, then I decided by myself to go and repair the vehicle. So I took my own money and I went and repaired the window and I made it back so that, because I usually lock the vehicle, so that nobody else will be able to access the vehicle or the interior of the vehicle. So that's why I decided on my own to go and repair whatever has been broken there.
Show me anti-theft alarm system but we install.
Then after that, I decided to buy an anti-theft alarm system which was installed inside the vehicle.
So you're telling this commission that you used your own funds to actually repair the vehicle and to even install a security measure for your own protection.
Joni hino wa ini afala wi de commissioner wonde ko andi jetuno budda pansement mbudi ma yahuda fewnuda ko bonuno bonnano ko e moto on dum haddani dum don kadi yahuda soduda ko wete ko anti theft alarm yahuda posuda dum don pour wiibe ben pour si be ari don hara be famete fi mabbe
gonga.
Yes, that's true.
Can you tell us what happened after you did that?
ndayda way haalande yimɓe gila waɗɗa ɗum ko honɗum waɗi
hawruno koye alarba jemma
This incident happened on Wednesday at night.
woni fewnugol moto o he watgol en anti alarm system o anti theft alarm system o ko alarba jemma ɗum hawri wanno fof complete fof waɗi complete
All the job and the installment of the anti-theft alarm, all that job was done on a Wednesday in the evening.
owa woni janngo hen alkemes mi jaami ligge gartumi normal
The following day was a Thursday. I went to work as normal and I came back home.
juma o ne wayi noon
And Friday also the same thing. I went to work, everything was normal.
kono ñande juma ñande gartumi mi artu juma miɗo galle ha waktuji jeetati waktu geeƴe
But when I came back home on Friday, I was at home until around 8 o'clock in the evening.
on tuma gonnoɗo commanda state guard Lamin Sane o waɗi kam call
That was the time when the commander of the then state guards called me Lamin Sane.
o wi kam min komi mbiyaɗo yo wima ya artiri moto o janngo
He informed me that, well, he has been given instructions to tell me that I should return the vehicle the following day.
Did he tell you where he got those instructions from?
nda o haalanoma ko honto heɓuno nde yamirore
mi lamdino ɗum fos o parano haalde kono mbimi mo an a okkani kam moto te ala autorité lamdogol am moto
When I questioned him where he got that instruction from, initially he refused to tell me. Then I also told him that, but you didn't give me the vehicle, so then how can I return the vehicle to you?
so nde o andi mi pari sattinde o wi kam a sow an aɗa andi aɗa andi min sa mi haalanima ɗum aɗa andi koto dow ɗum mi wi
Well, when I was defiant, he realized that I have stood on my ground. Then he decided to tell me, so you know me. So this order, you should know that it came from the top, not from me. It isn't my order. It came from the top.
o wi kam kanko tigi o sikkuno wonde no nde o wiya noon o sikkuno wonde mo moto mo mbaɗa mo use ko moto laamɗo o kono wona moto laamu
Then he in fact informed me, well, he thought that the vehicle I was using was a central government vehicle, not a vehicle belonging to the head of state.
Okay. So you've told us that he said the instructions came from the top.
o wiɗa wondema Lamin Sane o wima wondema ida foti famude wondema konngol ngol ko dow immori
And that you should understand when he says from the top.
ida foti famude so wima wondema konngol ngol ko dow immori
Can you explain to us here in the commission to understand what they mean by from the top?
joni ka wonda ɗon ka jooɗiɗa ɗo dasiɗa wawi laɓɓinande menen yeeso amen commission on ɗo so a wi wondema dow ko honɗum woni ɗum honɗum ɗum firti
from the top mbo wino ɗo no won immore to dow mbo wino ɗo no miɗo andi Lamin Sane secretary general okkatano ɗum instruction yo ƴeftu moto am te miɗo andi controller government vehicle ala authority wigol Lamin Sane waɗani necessary fi kanko on wiya Lamin Sane noddu so mbiya ɗum yo artir moto o
I know that.
ko noddata o haalana kam ɗum
I know that the controller of the vehicles will not give instructions to Lamin Sane for him to ask me to return the vehicle. And I know that also the then Secretary General will not give him instructions from him for Lamin Sane to tell me to return the vehicles. So I understood that these two people don't have the authority to take this vehicle from me.
so goto kemnoɗo doole wawa ɗum wadde te tawa ko Lamin Sane immoto waɗa ɗum a datta on waktu ɗon ko président Yaya Jammeh wawno ɗum wadde Yaya Jammeh
So it was only one person who has that authority to tell Lamin Sane to tell me to return the vehicle. And that person happens to be the head of state, Yaya Jammeh himself.
So you're telling us that you believe the orders came from Yaya Jammeh
Joni
to
hino
actually take back the vehicle from you.
joni hino wayni a faala wiide wondema an ko hooliɗa ko e nder hakkite ko nanguɗa ko e hakkille ma ko ɗum woni wondema mi konngol ngol ka immori toon ko ɗum woni yamironde ka immori toon ko ɗum woni ko Yaya Jammeh ko on haalani Lamin Sane pour yo nodde pour moton ɓe artiramo
he dow no Lamin Sane wiri kam ni wondema ɗum koto dow iwi ko on tan gandumi woni dow mo ganduɗa mo wawi wiide Lamin Sane yo londo moto o
Yes, that could be the only reason, because it was Lamin Sane, who told me, who gave me this information. And as I know the system, Lamin Sane doesn't have that authority. Then it can only be one person who can be the head of state. He is the only person who can give instructions like that for me to return the vehicle.
Thank you, Mr. Saul, for that. You also said something interesting. You said when he spoke to you, he actually mentioned that he thought your vehicle was from the central government and not from state house vehicle.
Hali do kadi ko kirdi du woni wiida wonde ma gila o nodduma o wima wonde kanko o sikkuno wonde moto mo jogino da on ko na laamu ngu jeema ko state house on jeema.
On the contrary ko wi.
Yes, what he said was,
kanko Lamin Sane wi min o wi kam andi min ko ceddo halni kam dum sa o wi kam ndeyamira num yalon biri ya fonyo fon dengamira num moto men bebulu hejila moto lon amanki banza kuna fa mototi.
Well, what he told me, he gave me this information in Mandinka. He told me that, well, the vehicle you have, I thought that it was a vehicle belonging to HE, not a central government vehicle.
Thank you for that. But that still gets to my point is, does it mean that there were vehicles that were personally owned by HE? Yaya Jammeh then?
Nda ha joni de dum no kirdi ha e makko. Joni hana ha joni afara wiide wondema Yaya Jammeh hecci imo jogi motoji wan dongo anda wondema ko kanko tigi jeyi.
On waktu de minen ko dum men gomno because min yanno motoji di ganduda central government wo wana sodde wano din motoji. Men ganduno kadi fleet ji makko di fleet makko he fleet jiji fleet o wonadi gotum. So minen protocol taw men kebanno access from time to time men wada use motoji makko kanko e wara makko instead of men wada use motoji amen minen government.
Yes, at that time the central government has its own fleet of vehicles, but HE also has his own fleet of vehicles. Then from time to time, when we need transportation, sometimes we will use vehicles from his own fleet which are different from the central government vehicles. Because among the HE fleet of vehicles, you have vehicles which we know that the central government will not buy. So those vehicles can be only purchased by the president. So he has his own fleet different from the central government vehicles.
Thank you for that, Mr. Saul. And just as a point to go back a bit, you had said that you believe the order came from Yaya Jammeh to take the vehicle.
Ruto dem bawa seeda tan awi wondema do e hakkille ma ko gomda ko e hakkille ma wiida wondema e sikkuda e miijo ma de kongol ngol ko e Yaya Jammeh ngol immori.
Could it have been possible that the order actually came from someone else and not Yaya Jammeh?
Hino wawi wonde kadi kongol ngol hingol wa immorade sengo goddo go harawana Yaya Jammeh.
No, I what possible.
Yes, that could be possible.
Kono min impression ko Lamin Sane oki kanko woni wonde no bar tan wi ko to top mi miji ma Allah e bural ko hombo woni on top of Lamin Sane as state guard commander ko rimi andude ko hombo woni dow makko si wona kanko Yaya Jammeh.
Well, that could be possible, but according to my own deductions, it could only be the head of state, because as Lamin Sane told me, it came from the top. And if you think in those days what the top means for us, it could be only one person, and that is the head of state.
Thank you very much, Mr. Saul. So when you were asked to now return the vehicle, what actions did you take?
Yo nangel nama be wima wanda ma puriya na tumoto anko honnu wonno e badema
Ko adi taw ko mi call chief of protocol at the time.
First of all, I called the then chief of protocol.
Can you give us his name?
honno woni honno o wiyete
Moses Benjamin Jallo.
His name is Moses Benjamin Jallo.
Continue.
Then noddumo mi ha pari.
After calling him, I informed him that the commander of the state guards called me and told me to surrender my vehicle. So if you are aware of this information, what have you got to say about this?
So quickly, then
quickly he told me, no, return the vehicle to them, give them the vehicle.
pare noddumi noon on tuma Samba lamdimi Samba.
Then I called Samba by himself.
Call mi ɗum ha gon mi korimi ɗum hebde.
But I tried many times to reach him, but I was unable to get him on the line.
Then me call former chief of previous chief of protocol before Moses.
Then I called the previous chief of protocol before Moses became the chief of protocol.
Can you give us his name and position at that time?
Kanko woni Alaji Usman Cissé at the time taw kanko wonno Director General of State Protocol at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
His name is Alhaji Usman Cissé. He was the then Director of Protocol Affairs. At the Ministry of
Continue.
Yes.
So kalan mo mbimo minende ko dum wadi gay o kam wi kam hodum chief of protocol wi.
Then after giving him the information, he asked me, then what is the view of the chief of protocol?
Kalan mo mbimo COP de wi yo mi toti be vehicle.
Then I said to him, yes, the COP said, let me return the vehicle to them.
He come okay.
He said, okay.
Mbimo sa mi dama halana min nde kebano mi o vehicle actually ko an wonno do.
Then I also informed him that the reason for calling you is that when I was given this vehicle, it was because of you and you were aware about all the arrangements. So this is why, before returning the vehicle, I have to call you and put you in the picture.
Mr. Sow, did you return the vehicle?
Mr. Sonda, kusakiti ko ngajondi to moto.
Onyan juma jema mi wawane nawtude moto kono weedi subaka taw ko setsetal wonno Gambia do nyanen samedi subaka aset subaka so before 9 nawdi moto Banjul State House ngokku mbo bitedo Mamadou Ndiaye kanko wonno oddly then commander.
I was unable to return the vehicle on that Friday evening, but the following day was a Saturday and it coincided with a setsetal which was taking place. But before 9 o'clock, I rushed and took the vehicle to State House and I handed it over to Mr. Mamadou Ndiaye. He was the orderly to the commander of the State House State Guards.
So this Mamadou Ndiaye was actually the orderly to Mr. Sane?
No, any o Mamadou Ndiaye kanko wonno orderly gardo Mr. Sane o.
No.
Yes.
Did you sign any paperwork for handing the vehicle over?
Bilande manatuno da moto ndaw wodi kaydi ndi andanda ma signino ndi woni wigol sign handing over.
Ala.
No.
Were you given any sort of acknowledgement to say that you had handed back the vehicle?
Bilande manatuno da moto on kadi ndabe hollirno ma kongol wondama be jabi wondama joni moto on artirimo ko wete acknowledgement.
Ngaddu mi caabi o do e jeptu caabi o call tawo.
When I brought the vehicle and I was about to hand over the keys, before even he took the keys from me, he made a call.
He
said he was calling Lamin Sane at that time to inform him that Momodu has brought the vehicle.
Thank you, Mr. Sow. So after you gave back the vehicle, can you tell us what happened after that with your job?
Continue hala na yimbe bilande ma yahuda natuda moto on kondu wadi
nyande totirmi vehicle moto code mi hantino gila ontuma nyande fof ko mi yobat passa mi do yaha goddi o sa ko Mr. Juma Jane mo ganduda kanko ne ko one of the directors of protocol wonno foreign affairs kanko jeptanno kam from yundum wana wakam ligge ko nyande fof wadano hosul mi wakilo mi yabi golle mi arta kadi.
After returning the vehicle, from that day on, I had to find my own way going to work and coming home. Every day I have to pay fare to go to work and come home. Sometimes it was Mr. Juma Jane, who was also working at the protocol section. Sometimes he will give me a lift to going to work. So he was the person who was giving me lift sometimes. But usually I have to pay to find my own way to go to work.
And how long did this go on for?
No way ni dum do gilande mo natuda moto on ha goko yobata kom pass fo ma wonde miss o wiete do Mr. Juma naborama dum no yehi ha wattu jijelu
dum wada boyani de sabu misikana su dum wawi urde jonte didi sa.
It was not long. I think it was just for a period of 2 weeks.
So can you tell us what happened after the 2 weeks?
Ni ndahi da way halande yimbe bilande ma den don jonte didi yawti ko dum wadino kadi.
ko hender den don jonte didi njami office nyalande wotere onyan wonone nangami.
Well, it was towards the end of those 2 weeks. One day I went to the office, and that was the day I was arrested.
To be specific, it was on the 19th of November 2012.
yoni pour labbinen do dum woni nuno hebbi dum woni lewru wetendu November balde mum sappo e jeyna 2012.
You reported to work in the morning
yahuda golle subaka
for your morning meetings.
de meeting ji di wattu wowdo ni wadde bimbiji dim fo.
And you continue to tell us what happened.
You
went for that meeting.
Continue halana yimbe gilande ma yahono da pour e taweda e on meeting.
Subaka simi ari lige ko buri ko hewde sumi yottima njahalmi ko to office of the chief of protocol.
Usually when I go to work, after reporting, after reaching my office, what I usually do first is to go to the office of the chief of protocol.
Sorry, Mr. Sow, sorry. Can you confirm that the date I mentioned is correct?
Hida way gongindinde do taw nyalande de winde da hinde feewi.
Yes, it looks correct, as he stated. He said, yes, it looks correct.
Thank you. Continue.
Jarama da way fejjude.
So ko jade fof ko non men barata so mi yottima ko mami ya to chief of protocol mi halana mo assignment ji ko totuno kam ko hoto de tolnori ko hodum heddi ko hodum yawti ko hodum pari o halna kam sita woni kesi kadi no wodi o tota kam.
Yes, that's the norm. Every day after reaching my office, I will go to the office of the chief of protocol. Then I'll give him the information about the assignments he gave me, those which took place already, those which were pending, and whatever is to be done. That's what we discussed. And if he has new assignments or anything new to do, then we will discuss that.
Can you confirm again the name of the chief protocol officer then?
Nda ha joni kadi da way labbinande do yimbe wonno do chief of protocol on wattum.
Waktu bo nde nyalane nde kalalmi do on waktu tay ko Moses Benjamin Diallo wono ton.
The day I am talking about, it was during the tenure of Mr. Benjamin Diallo.
Moses Benjamin
Diallo. Yes, sorry.
Can you continue to tell us what happened that day?
Fejjude halana yimbe ko hondum hebi nyalande.
So na nyalande do kadi is just ni way no nyalande fof rek mi ya jottimi to office makko kono ne jottimi office makko mi taw mo hala e telephone.
Well, that day also was just as usual. When I reached my office, then I decided to go to the office of the chief of protocol. But when I entered his office, he was already on the telephone talking to somebody.
So ndari mi seda mbi mi fada be o wadat hang up joni or maybe o japta post seda mi salmina mo rek mi yabo after mi aroyat. Then
I stood thinking that, well, let me wait until after he finishes talking on the phone. I will I'll exchange greetings with him. Then I'll inform him that, well, let me go back, but I'll come back later.
Mr. Sow, do you remember what time of the day this was?
Ndayda way manditare dum ko watto mbo dum hebi.
Dum ko subaka lawwadi hedde 8:30.
It was in the morning, in the early hours of the morning. It was around 8:30, 8:30.
So when you met him on the telephone, can you tell us what happened after that?
Ndama yahuda tawda im hala ka telephone. Ndayda way joni hala de yimbe ko ndu wadi.
So mi fadane bo don ko buri minute goto wala minute aji didi Edu Gomez tawi men to nderto.
It was just less than 2 minutes, maybe a minute and plus. That's the time when Edu Gomez came in and found us there.
Mr. Sow, who is Edu Gomez?
Mr. Sow, ko hombo woni o Edu Gomez jo?
Edu Gomez ko den NIA is operative mabbe goto wonno badano do post state house.
Edu Gomez was working with the NIA. He was one of the operatives who was posted at the state house.
Do you know his exact title at the NIA?
Da, hida andi tigi ko hondu woni golle makko den ka NIA ka state house ton.
No, me anda title makko na. Kono mi andi ko to intelligence office to wonno.
No, I don't know his title or rank, but I know that he was one of the intelligence officers.
Continue to tell us what happened on that day.
Way fejjude hala na yimbe ko hebi kon kadi.
So koni Edu nati, gila Edu nati.
And this is how it happened. When Edu came into the office,
wari o salmini kam,
he greeted me.
then o sownani kam.
What do you
O sownani kam.
yes, he decided to tell me something in a low voice. He whispered something to me.
O wi kam Mr. Sow ko director amen goɗɗo faala hallude ma.
He told me that, Mr. Sow, one of our directors wanted to talk to you.
Mbimo o wi eyi.
I said, is that so? He said, yes.
Mbimo okay. Then fado mi yaha after mi ara mi salmina bosam because boy telephone ha joni.
I said, okay, let's go. Then later on, I can come back and greet my boss because he is still talking on the telephone.
Koni mine Edu men jalti.
This is how I went out with Edu.
Men jalti office chief of protocol.
We left the office of the chief of protocol.
Men pemani intelligence unit quarters ki dito in the state house.
Then we headed towards the intelligence unit's headquarters in the state house then.
At the time that he whispered something to you in your ears, were you at the office of the protocol then?
What mo sondi no goddo sondi ma goddo kan der noppima ndaka office protocol o wonnoda der office tigir
Taw ko do yeso chief of protocol desk makko do office desk makko do men goni der office makko.
I was standing right in front of the desk of the chief of protocol in his office.
When Mr. Edu Gomez decided to escort you out of the office,
Mr. Edu Gomez ujo heɓɓi wondema pour feƴƴingol ma yaltinama ka nder office.
did the chief of protocol stop his telephone call to find out why you were leaving the office?
Chief of protocol on ɗum woni boss ma wonnoɗo e téléphone o haalugol nda o taƴƴuno téléphone on pour o lando ko honɗum waɗi honɗo ɓe wonma naɓude.
Ala.
No.
So he just allowed the said Mr. Edu Gomez to escort you out.
Joni a wahino wayni kanko dal o fanki tan o jonni lawol Mr. Edu Gomez o feƴƴimma o naɓuma.
Hey.
Yes.
So continue to tell us what happened when you got to the office of the NIA at the State House.
Joni da way feƴƴude haalana yimɓe wondema gilandema ɓe naɓu ɓe feƴƴimma ɓe naɓuma ha office of the NIA State House.
Ndemen fokkitani intelligence quarters woni di State House ton mi sikkuno director bo wiyata ko ton woni.
When we were approaching the office of the intelligence unit in the State House, I thought that the director he talked about was in that office.
Kono men jotti auto Edu o rek Edu wi kam mbaɗen use moto amo.
But when we reached Edu's vehicle, he told me now let's use my vehicle.
Koni min ne mi lamdake kono ontuma mi ngandumi wonde no kala bawnoɗo wonde director makko mbo faalaɗo hallude am miɗo andi nden wona hen nder galle State House o woni.
When he told me that let's use my vehicle, then I thought that, well, the director he mentioned is not inside the State House premises. Then it must be somebody who is out of the State House.
Koni men naate moto makko he.
This is how we boarded his vehicle.
Kanko waɗi men drive.
He drove us.
Men jalti State House.
We went out of the State House.
Towards Albert Market.
We went towards the Albert Market.
O kofi o nangi lawol femgol St. Mary's.
He turned and took the route towards St. Mary's.
After men nangi Independence Drive.
Then we took the Independence Drive route towards the Arch.
Ko men jahanno go fon hay goto halani mi lamdaki mo because already mi andi kay ɓayta tan director makko wona ton woni mi anda office da NIA goɗɗo si wona wonɗo Marina Parade.
On the way going, none of us spoke to each other because I knew that the way we were taking leads to the NIA office, and as far as the director is mentioned should have been at the State House, then we went like that quietly. I didn't talk to him, he didn't talk to me. That's how we went towards wherever he was taking me to.
So where did he take you?
Number 10 Marina Parade.
He took me to number 10 Marina Parade.
Damugal galle mabbe do windaɗon Gambia Produce Marketing Board.
The words written in front of the gate there was the Gambia Produce Marketing Board.
Woni galle gondo opposite judiciary complex.
It was the compound directly opposite the judiciary
complex.
The judiciary complex.
I know you said on the board it said Gambia Granite.
Gambia Produce Marketing Board,
That's it. Sorry.
GPMB.
But what was it? What was that place known to be?
We for me one dem we do in the what do one Gambia Produce Marketing Board. On palace. Ko no andirano.
Ndeke ko don wonno headquarters National Intelligence Agency at the time.
At that time, that was the place called the headquarters of the National Intelligence Agency.
So when you got there, did you enter through the front gate or the back gate?
Yandamo yottidu da makotong ko dambugal bawangal o natini manda ko dambugal yesongal.
Damugal gongal do yeso do kongal men natiri.
We went through the front gate.
Continue to tell us what happened after you were taken through the front gate.
Way fejude halana yimbe ko dum gadi hebi gilande man yaadu da makko o natini e dambugal yeso wangal.
Do hemen natude damugal yeso ngal nde o ari haw nde o tourni haw dari mbeli be ngudita damugal ngal ko on waktu men ka o haalde am o wi kam Mr. Sow bila directeur amen o lamdo ma seeda rek kono boyata ko joni hen joni rek para.
When he reached the gate, he turned the vehicle. And when I was about to alight, he told me, well, Mr. Sow, it is going to be a short discussion. Our director is going to ask you for a few questions, and that will be all. Then later on, you can leave.
Koni be uditi damugal mawngal min yo kanko yo e nder moto makko e men nati nder galle o.
So that's the time when they opened the gate. Myself and him, he drove the vehicle inside.
We alighted.
And we alighted, yes.
Continue, Mr. Sow.
Ndemen jippi min e makko kadi min rutiti to damugal to yimbe be yaro be tepere natirta to.
And after alighting from the vehicle, we went on foot to the other gate where people who usually come on foot, they have another gate where people who come on foot used to enter through. So we went to that gate.
Don ndeke ko guard room won don.
But there is a guard room near that place.
Ndeke ko don woni guard room o.
Well, this was, I didn't know, but that's the day I knew that there is another guard room here.
So ko don be jepti details yam inde am to ligotomi time ngarmi o e ko yari non.
And that's the guard room where I entered. They took my details, my name, where I work, and all the information they needed from me.
So Mr. Edu escorted you to the guard room.
Mr. Edu ko feji mana haga guard room.
Which is like a form of a reception area.
Don't you know what ini ko wete reception ko duwan kabe bismilta hobbe arbe be.
Yes.
So did he hand you over to other NIA officers, or was he present and they took your details?
Da gelanda mo feji mo na haka dambugal don ka reception don da o jonnuno ma NIA ji go be nda ko o tawano don.
Ko be wonno be men tawi be do dabugal do ko ben o wi be ko Mr. Sow mi addi ko invest o yahata invest mi nabatango.
Yeah, when we arrived, Edu told the guys inside that guard room that I brought Mr. Sow. We are going, I'm taking him for an invest.
So at that reception area, you said your details were taken. Was anything else taken from you?
We wonder my own reception. Do woni kabe hobbe ben kabe bis militaire on. Da gelanda ma hewtum yottim ma don be jettuna kibar ma on.
Taw nde wonno min taw mi natane hay office am ta to state house to kono ngardo mi ni giwru mi ni galle ko non ngonirdo mi wonduno e bakamo laptop am mo ton mi wonde wallet am mi wonde mobile ji fundi am tati fof be jeptuno yo ciabi am office fof.
Well, when I left my home and went to the state house, I didn't reach my office. So I was having my bag, and inside that bag was my laptop. I had my keys and my mobile phones with me. So this is how I went to my boss office where Edu picked me up, and this is how we boarded his vehicle and left for the NIA office. All those things were still with me.
So in fof ko don gacumi do damogal laptop o ciabi je de mobile ji di fof.
Then I left everything at the gate there with those people. My laptop, my bag, my keys, my phones, everything was left with them at the gate.
So basically they stripped you of all your belongings at the reception area.
joni hino wa ini ko alel ma on fo ko joginoɗa kon ɓe ƴettude ɗum fo jungo ma ka reception ɗon.
Non way.
Yes, that's how it happened.
Do you know the name of the officers who were at the reception area?
ɓen gollaynoɓe ɗon ɓen wonɓe ka reception ɗon kaɓe bisminata ɗon hoɓɓe ɓen kaɓe ƴettino alel ma on fo ɗon iɗa andi inde maɓɓe.
Being the ones that took your details and the ones that took all your belongings.
surtout mo andanda wondemo ko kanko ƴettuno kibar ma on ko kanko ƴettuno kadi e alelji ma ɗin.
Ala mi anda ɗum mbite.
No, I don't know his name.
Can you continue to tell us after what happened when they took all your belongings?
nde wawi feƴƴude haala ko honɗum kadi heeɓi gilandema ɓe ƴetti alel ma on fo ɓe ƴetti kibaruji ma ɗin kadi.
Gila ɓe pari ɗum ɗon gila ɓe pari ƴeftugol bagage jamɗe fof windugol inde amen ko yaari noon edu wiɓe hono way pari ɓe mbi eyyi gila ɓe mbi eyyi rek edu wi kam boy nañdem.
After they took all my details and they stripped me of my belongings, Edu asked them, are you ready? They said yes. Then that was the time when Edu told me in Wolof, boy nañdem, that means, boy, let's go.
Kono minen fof men punti guard room o.
That's how we went out of the guard room.
Men femani men jawti moto mo men paaki mbo o paaki o ɗon men jawti mo men naatoy ɗon e damugel tusukel.
We passed Edu's vehicle where he parked it and went further. Then we went into a small room.
Small door.
A small door. We went through a small door.
And then nde men jalti on ngel damugel ɗon men jii escalier ji ƴeŋɗi office goɗɗo to dow.
When we went through this small door, we saw stairs leading towards the story building upwards to the first floor.
Ko ɗon men ƴeeŋi Edu herno yeeso miɗo sukki caggal makko.
Then we took those stairs. Edu was leading and I was following him.
Men daroyi koto office biteɗo director of operations.
Thus, we went and the first office we went to was the office of the director of operations.
On time mbiyeteno Luis Gomez.
And at that time it was Luis Gomez who was in that office.
Ko ninde honki nde men naati o wi Luis o salmini men nde men calmodiri ma ko pare o wi Luis mi adi Mr. Sow.
He knocked on the door and he was answered to go in. Then we went inside, and when we went in, he told Mr. Gomez that, well, here is Mr. Sow. I have brought him.
So just to confirm, at that point you are now sitting with a gentleman called Mr. Edu Gomez, who's now taking you to the gentleman called Mr. Luis Gomez.
On wattu premier on harɗi hiɗa wonduno waaji wiyeteɗo Mr. Luis Gomez Edu Gomez joni iwi ɗon feƴƴuɗa ɗon o yawtuma on kadi naɓuma e waaji goto wiyeteɗo Mr. Luis Gomez.
Is that correct?
Da ɗon kono wayi.
Kono wayi.
That's
and
correct.
Mr. Luis Gomez was the head of operations at the NIA at that time.
Mr. Luis Gomez ko kanko jogino sengo liggeji NIA ɓen fof ton ko ɓeyata kon opération on wattu.
Yes, that's it.
Thank you for that clarification, Mr.
Sow.
Can you continue to tell us what happened in the office of the Director of Operations?
Office Director of Operations, Luis Gomez.
Koni ontuma Luis Gomez we come, Mr. Sow, welcome.
That's the time when Mr. Gomez told me, Mr. Sow, welcome.
Bimbo, thank you.
I said thank you to him.
We Edu, you English you can take him to invest.
Then he talked to Edu in English and told Edu that take him to invest.
So me not for me under invest me under invest.
At that time, I didn't know what that word means. The word they were using, invest. I don't know the meaning of that word, invest. But I didn't also ask. Then I followed Edu again.
So men jalti office Luis Gomez.
We went out of Mr. Gomez's office.
Men pemi jungo nyamo.
We took the right-hand side turn.
So men jehi men jippoyi escalier.
We went and alighted the stairs.
Men nato done dula goddo woni to be mbita to invest.
We went into an office where they called the office of the invest.
So men tawi ton ko bite do Mr. Sukuta Jamme ko osi be mbiyanongo.
We found a man inside that office called Mr. Sukuta Jamme, but they usually call him OC.
Ko on what they receive.
He received us.
Oh, you got Mr. So welcome.
He said to me, Mr. So welcome.
Koni min kanko Sukuta Jamme min natane office makko kanko min tawbo dawngal makko do min jawtude makko ha to the extreme end of the building.
We found him standing at his office door. We didn't go inside his office. After he said to me, welcome, then we decided to take that long corridor up to the extreme end of the corridor.
Men tawi men nati don office e jungo nyamo.
Then we went into an office there on the right-hand side.
Men tawi ton bitedo Mr. Mustafa Job.
Then we found somebody in that office called Mr. Mustafa Job.
Then edu he OC Jamme men jalti.
Then Edu and OC Jamme went out of the office.
Nde be yalti goddo ari bi'etedo Lamin Cissé.
Then when those two people went out, somebody else came in called Lamin Cissé.
Koni Mustafa salmini kam.
And that's the time when I exchanged greetings with Mustafa.
Hollindiri kam he Lamin Cissé wi kam oni Lamin Cissé ko koli kam ko minen gondi do.
Then he introduced me to Lamin Cissé and told me that Lamin is my colleague. We are the people working here together.
Bismi kam jodimi.
He told me to sit down, then I sat down.
Continue, Mr. Sow. So after you sat down, what went on?
Mr. Job fuddi yewtere hakkunde amen.
Then that was the time when Mr. Job started chatting with me.
Kanko mo yewtanno yewtereji di toñi ni rek jali rek.
He was just making jokes, telling me things which will make me laugh. It was some sort of a bantering. We were joking and talking.
Can you tell us what he was actually telling you?
Buri ko hewde minen ligotoɓe State House kala nde ɓe jeehi e nder laamu he gala office momin kawri office aɓe colleagues aji amen mbita men gadde kalis o way oɗon gaddata dolaji ɗe pawni padiyemji ɗe gadde men ñama those type of jokes.
Yes, usually wherever we go, what they will tell us is that you people working at the State House, bring money for us, bring these dollars and pounds sterling so that we will also have our share and eat what we are supposed to get from you. These are the type of jokes he was making to me. These were the words he was telling me.
Did you say anything to him?
Mi sikki kono jaɓorimi noon ni woni nandani he kanko joke mo waɗano because mi onon time tay wona tay joke ala he am on time.
Well, at that time I was unable to reply to his jokes because I was a bit worried. I don't know what I'm there for. So this is why I was unable to, reply to his jokes as I should have. But I just made some few words with him.
So at that point you were in a state of confusion.
Yeah, that was it.
You still do not understand why you were taken to the NIA headquarters.
That's it.
Therefore, you did not think there was a need to be joking at that point.
Yes, whatever joke at that time anybody tells me, I know that I was not there for a joke. So this is why I was not in that mood.
Thank you, Mr. Sow. I think, Mr. Chair, this is a good point to take our first break, and we'll continue with the witness when we get back.
Thank you, Council, and thank you, Mr. Sow. We will resume at 12:05 noon. Thank you very much. Meeting is adjourned.
Ajarama tigi Mr. Sow men haɗat ɗo men yaha pour men yaha waɗa break si Allah jaɓi si 12 yawti minute aji joyi men rutta arde men continue anani
Ajarama.
A jarama.